Hello everyone, this is Dr. VG Sadh, Associate Professor, Department of Humanities, IPS Academy, Institute of Engineering and Science, Indore. Basically, there are 4 skills of communication: listening, speaking, reading and writing. When a child takes a birth, he start listening first. After some time, he start mumbling and use some specific words, small words, just like mama, papa, dada, kaka, baba. After some time, when he visits the school, he start reading something, and last, writing. So basically, when we talk about the communication, L, S, R, W, these are the 4 skills that is very imperative. There is a beautiful line of Francis Bacon: reading maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Reading maketh a full man. It means when you read something, you will be full of knowledge. Conference a ready man means when you are not understanding something and you are not deciding something, when you discuss with the people, you will always have an idea how to deal with the crisis. The conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. When you are committing mistakes, when you write something, you will not commit the same mistakes. So Francis Bacon, in his Off Studies, he says that reading maketh a full man, writing an exact man, and conference a ready man. So it means that reading always make a full of knowledge. Now we understand that reading is important. So there are some specific techniques that we need to learn. But before that, first we understand that why reading techniques matters. First, it improves concentration and understanding. Obviously, comprehension is important. Mere reading is not suffice. You must understand and comprehend the message properly. Second is remember information for a longer period of time. We do not remember so many things. We remember only few things. Obviously, it goes into the conscious and the subconscious mind. But when you read properly and when you use the specific techniques, so obviously you can keep in your mind for a longer period of time. Next point, reduce passive reading habit. There are 2 kinds of reading habits. First is active, second is passive. Active means when you read with full attention and concentration and with full understanding, that is called active reading. When you do not give attention, that is called passive reading. So when you use a specific technique, so you can reduce that passive reading habit. Next point is make studying faster and better. Obviously, that is the specific word is called WPM, word per minute. How much you read in a specific minute, that is called word per minute. A common man read 250 words per minute. But some people read very fast, just like Anne Jones. She reads 4,800 words per minute. Howard Berg, he reads 25,000 words per minute. And another lady, that is Candelina Teresa, she reads 50,000 words per minute. So as I said earlier, that mere reading is not important. 100% comprehension is also important. So obviously we must follow specific reading techniques to read fast and with full comprehension. That is the important thing. Now we have an idea about the reading. Now we are saying that reading is important, but how we can develop reading skills? So scientists has developed some specific reading techniques that is called SQ3R technique. SQ3R is a scientific reading strategy that helps students read actively, think critically and remember better. So what is SQ3R? When we decode it, that is called survey. S means survey, Q means question, and there are 3 R's. First is read, second is recite, and last one is review. So one by one we will discuss about this technique. First is survey. Basically, when you read a paragraph or a specific chapter, So first thing that comes in your mind, what is in the particular content. So first you take a few minutes to scan the entire text. First, give attention to the layouts, chapters, graphs, pictures, words in bold and italic. It means that you have to scan each and everything. You need not to read. You have just read in a proper manner. Just go through it. You have to just glance view. You have to go for the glance view, and that's all. In general, this provide information about the text, what is in the text, and you will get an idea what you are going to read, what is the basic purpose of the particular content. Second is question. After going through or scanning, now you have some questions in your mind. What is the purpose of this text, and what do you know about this particular text? That is called question. You ask questions from this particular text. For example, there is a specific solar system chapter. So basically, what do you know about the solar system? What do you know about the Earth and the Neptune or the Uranus or the Sun or the Moon or the Saturn, everything. So obviously you have some questions in your mind, and you also write some questions in the left margin. What I will get from this particular text. So ask yourself question about the text that you have scanned during the previous steps. Next is read. Now you have scanned everything. You have gone through the chapters, you have gone through the layouts, text, italic, bold, everything. Now you have noted down or jotted down the particular questions also in the left margin. Now the main important thing, that is called reading. You have to read properly in the proper manner. Read the text while keeping the structure from step 1 and step 2. That keeps in your mind. Pay attention, read actively, go through particular passages, particular points properly, and then read. If you are not understanding something, read again. Read important points, quotations, everything. Next is recite. Recite means when you read aloud, repeat in your own words what you have read. Obviously you have read properly. Now you get an idea what is in the text. Now you have to read properly and with full attention. You have to recite it. Ask yourself question about the text. Explain what you have read to someone else. What is in your mind? Make a summary. So when you read aloud, your ear also get accustomed with the particular text. And the last is review. Read all the relevant points of text again. Now you have done the questions, you have done the scanning, you have done the survey. Now you have read it properly, recite it also. Now we are in the last portion, that is called review. Review means if you are not getting an idea about the text, and if some difficult points are there, difficult chapters are there, difficult passages are there, now you have to go through properly. Read it again. Read all the relevant points again, paying extra attention to the parts that you find quite difficult. If you are not understanding, if you are not comprehending, read again. Read your questions, what you have written in the previously, and how much you have received the answers from that particular text. Cover it, understand it, try to solve it. That is the important thing. You will be better able to remember and explain what is about. After getting the particular process, now you get an idea how you can develop your reading skills. Up we can say that what are the benefits of SQ3R. First, it's called better understanding. Obviously, comprehension is important. The benefit of SQ3R is better understanding. Second, optimum use of reading time, because we have a limited time and we have to read a lot. So that is why we have to use optimum use of reading time. Next is boot active learning. Active learning means with full attention and with proper understanding, we have to develop the reading habits. So that is, it boosts your active learning. Next is improve memory retention. Obviously, when you read properly with full attention, obviously you will be able to retain for a longer period of time. Next is encourage critical thinking, rationality, analytical skills. When you are understanding something, you will be able to develop the critical thinking. Last is make revision better. If you are a student or a researcher, then obviously you require lots of proper understanding. So when you are understanding properly, then you will be able to revise it in the proper manner. That is the important thing. Reading is not just seeing words. It is understanding, questioning, and remembering ideas. It means that when you read a particular text, you are not reading, or you are not just seeing the words. You are understanding something, you are questioning to the text, and you are remembering the ideas. You are getting a new vision, new ideas from that particular text. Because when you read something, it gives some specific motive to your life. I conclude this with this particular line. I hope that you enjoyed a lot. Thank you very much.